Hello everyone, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and when not become a member. I received a comment asking me to show how to set up Slackware current among other things, so I thought of showing you such thing. Slackware current is the testing branch of Slackware besides the official release, which is the stable one, and it is 15 as of the time of recording this video. I looked online and found two methods to get Slackware current. The first one is from the official stable release of Slackware. You go to, as root of course, you go to /etc/slack package or slack pkg and then /slackpkg.conf. You go to this file, you scroll down until you reach the mirrors. Oh, not this file, sorry. There is a file called mirrors, which is this one. From there you decide whether you want your version to be the stable one or the current one. Here is the section of the stable one, Slackware 64 for 64 bits, 15.0, the official stable release. You scroll down, you skip all of these, and then you find Slackware current. All you have to do is to enable one of these mirrors, let's say this one, by uncommenting it like this. In case you have another mirror from the main stable release, you need to disable it by commenting it. Let's say you got this mirror, you chose this mirror to be your official mirror. Later when you want to enable Slackware current, you need to comment this one and then enable the current mirror, at least one. I don't think you are allowed to have more, but you need to have at least you need to have a current branch mirror. You save and exit and then you run slackpkg update. So we got here a confirmation whether we wanna use the Slackware current, and it tells us what it is exactly. We press here Y and enter, and it should refresh the keys and the repositories, and later there are some other commands that we need to run to get it fully running. After running slackpkg update, we can run slackpkg upgrade -all like this, enter. We got a list of the packages that are gonna be installed in order to upgrade the older versions. Here they are. You may need to take a look at them in case you wanna prevent any of them from being upgraded. And of course this is the testing branch, aka current. It would give you almost the latest and greatest, if I'm not mistaken, or at least something newer than the versions that were meant for the stable branch or the official main branch. For instance, 6.18 is not the main version of the kernel that is officially installed. We can see that it is not here, name -a, and it is 5.15, as well as in the video where I upgraded the kernel of Slackware 15, the official release. It kept upgrading the version 5.15 and it gave me a newer version instead of going to another major release. So here we choose OK, and it should convert the whole system to become current by upgrading to those versions. It should take some time though. Slack package has been upgraded, so we need to start the upgrade process again. I mean, run this command again and keep up with it. Here we press enter as long as OK is highlighted. Here it tells to press enter and tells me that there is a new version of the kernel. Enter. Here also press enter again. For me, I would keep the old files and consider the new files later, or probably not, since we have different branch of Slackware. I guess I will choose O to overwrite all old files with the new ones. The old files will be stored with the suffix .org. Okay, so I chose uppercase O, enter. Since we updated the configuration file with newer ones, we have to choose our mirror again, which in case it's not correct, I mean the mirror is not the best one, or it's not probably the nearest one, you may face a problem of slower downloads. That's why it took me longer time in my case. I guess I will choose this one, since pkgs.org always points to it. It's not the nearest one to me though. Let's save and exit and try to run this command again. This error usually happens, or happened to me at least once when I was trying to switch to Slackware Current when the package didn't finish downloading. Let's try to... Okay. I guess no need to worry about it. During the process of the conversion from the official or the main Slackware version to the current one, we saw that we have a new kernel which needs to be used in the next boot. We run this command to generate its init RAM disk. It should be -r-k, and then the version here, it can be 6.12. Let's say 40. We need to find the version first. I'll show you how. It should be by using this command, ls/usr/src/linux, and that one is -al. There is a symbolic link to the version that we are using. So the command becomes 6.18.40. Should be like this. And then we run it by pressing enter. And then we take this command to generate our init RAM disk. Enter. Once the command is ready to be executed, you need to have a new entry for the new kernel in your bootloader. For the case of Lilo, you run Lilo. I don't have BIOS or MBR here. I have UEFI, for which I need to use elilo simply by running this command, or sbin elilo, like this. I guess elilo was removed. For the bootloader, we run grab install /dev/sda. For Slackware, if it is EFI, you don't need to specify more arguments. For Slackware Current, they no longer use elilo, that's why we need to install grab. And then the second command is like this: grab -mkconfig -o/boot/grab/grab.cfg, like this. Enter. and we got our new version of the kernel, which is 6.18.40. Let's reboot the system. And we've got many versions here. Let's go with the newest one to make sure that it works. The version of grub is 2.14. This conserves the older versions of the kernel. In case the newer ones do not work or have any issue, you can simply roll back to the older ones. Here is our Slackware working. Let's see the version of the kernel, 6.18.40. Let's run neofetch like this, and it is the current version, as you can see, the current branch, and uses the kernel 6.18.40. There is a little problem with the network management software, which is in our case network manager. Let's try to get it running. So we have rc.network manager, all lowercase, start. Alright, we cannot start the service of network manager. We got this error. We will have to resort to a piece of software that I found, which is DHC client, which we will try to run now. With the interface, in my case it's at 0. We can check it by running IPA. So let's run DHC client at 0 like this. Let's check again IPA, and we got an IP address. If we ping Google, we will see, yes, it works. So let's try to update again, upgrade all. Yes, we got our system up to date with all the packages. That's the first method for getting Slackware current. For the second method, we will make a dedicated video for it. It's different than this one. I'm signing out, and see you.